Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to an all-new episode of Point of View. This is the place where we break down what's happening in the world, from entertainment headlines to the conversations that matter most to women of color. Woohoo! The beautiful colors. Yes! Coming up on today's show, mothers, you may want to pay close attention to this one, okay? A Roblox user has created an in-game version of Jeffrey Epstein's island, raising serious concerns about what kids are really being exposed to online. And ladies, you're going to love Style Check as the stars popped out for the Louis Vuitton Men's Fall Winter Paris Fashion Show. Plus, more hot topics you won't want to miss. Our co-host today, Ree and Sunset.
Hi.
And our host, Natalia.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes. We are all here to keep up with what's happening in the news and break it all down for you right here at this table. So come on in, join the discussion, because you're watching POV. Okay, so before we jump into today's topics, let's talk beauty real quick, okay? ULTA Beauty World tickets sold out almost instantly this morning, and the fans across the country are in an outrage. They were left devastated. Did any of you try to buy these tickets this morning?
Yes.
Oh, and I'm upset. I'm upset with myself for even falling in
the trap.
We have been talking about ULTA Beauty World at the salon that I work at for like the last 6 months. We all have been picking out our hair, our outfits. We just knew we were going to slay. One of my good friends, Courtney, she's an amazing makeup artist. Her birthday is that weekend, so she was coming in from Atlanta. We were going to make the ULTA Beauty World her whole birthday. Like,
wow.
I'm done.
Imagine me logging on at 10:01. They say the ticket line open, and I waited to 11 o'clock just for it to just bounce me back out and say they're sold out.
Oh, no.
It's not even 10:01. Be on there at 9:50.
What?
I don't believe Ulta actually had tickets ready for the world. I think they saved tickets for influencers and people who they felt already is on the come up on social media.
Right.
It's no way on God's green earth. We were on there an hour before and it was still sold out. I think it was a scheme that Todd said.
But you know what? What really made me mad is when I
What?
saw people posting pictures and they had like 2 separate phones and 3 separate phones. I'm like, y'all the reason right here that we can't even get in line.
They didn't even get in
Because
either, though.
They didn't get in either.
So,
but it's like,
that's how I know it
imagine
was a
everybody
scheme.
with all them phones, the thing clashing, and oh my, just forget.
So this was a big deal. I just found out about this yesterday. I didn't even know this was a thing. But when they told me $160 a ticket, I didn't need to know anymore.
No, but $160 for over $2,000 worth
of product.
And then how much of this product you gonna actually use?
It don't.
Who cares?
No, who me? Oh, I'm intentional. They didn't want somebody like me. I'm going for 10 of the products that I want and actually use.
Right,
So that's why I'm like, it was a scheme. That
Okay,
Todd
yeah,
set
because this
up.
is what shut it down. $160 per ticket, and then you can't even get them.
Right.
I mean, so I didn't like it at $160, and I didn't like it being sold out. So I don't like this either way. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we didn't get any tickets, so you know.
Ulta Beauty, can you sponsor us, please? We would love to come.
They should.
As AFRO TV hosts
Yes.
to come to your show and actually give reviews for you. If you could open up a few slots just for
Yeah, I mean, women of color always sells everybody's brands. Why not?
you. Come on.
You hear Ulta? Come on.
I was
the right thing.
devastated. I had all of my cousins that weren't going on there. They were on the app. It was just a catastrophe. But I do want to say that, I know a lot of people were speculating that only the influencers got the tickets. And I have seen a lot of influencers that also didn't get tickets. And I want to say, I do think that it has something to do with the internet speed and bandwidth and lack of 5G and all these other things. Now, we may need to be reaching out to Verizon, whoever had all them towels down the other day, because they probably was messing up everybody.
Right.
Now, I'm just saying now, come on.
It's on
Yeah,
Ulta.
But listen, it made me think of when Netflix tried to have that fight with that white fake boxer.
I know who you're talking about.
Yes, the influencer guy.
Right.
When they had that fight last year or whatever it was, and Netflix was buffering. that I knew that was what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
For Ulta, like how millions of people are getting on Ulta website all at one time. Come on, we didn't stand a chance.
Well, sometimes I can't even get on there, period. So I've just started like purchasing things recently from Ulta and online.
But
right?
it was because of social media. A lot of people on TikTok were revealing Ulta Beauty. So many people who are not even into beauty were literally trying to get tickets to go to Ulta Beauty because they heard it just to get the free stuff. So it just became this thing where too many people actually found out about it. And I don't think Ulta was prepared for the influx of people.
Right.
Yeah.
See, we could have promoted them right on the show.
Exactly.
And said, something about how
do we
great.
forgive
something.
Ulta?
Yes, of course. That's my favorite store. That's my favorite store.
You open up 4 more slots, we will forgive you. How about that?
Listen, honey, whether they open them up or not, I would like those tickets. But I have no choice but to go to Ulta because outside of Walmart, they're the only ones with affordable beauty products.
Right.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Well,
Yes.
good. See, here you go. She did a plug for you. We all doing a plug for you, so all right. This next story has a lot of parents disturbed and now warning to be more cautious moving forward. A Roblox user has created Jeffrey Epstein's infamous private island inside the game, and it's now gone viral after being flagged on social media. Yes, children are being exposed to Jeffrey Epstein on the same platform millions of kids log into every single day.
I'm so disturbed.
So it's like, what is off limits for kids? Are we going to let kids be kids? I don't know. Let me know.
Well, kids are the future. So if you want to control a generation of people, you're going to hit them at the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Meaning that's where you're going to permeate their little minds, where they're in the state of development, and anything they see, they do believe it to be real.
Yeah.
So the fact that this is put in the game, I'm not surprised, but I am very disheartened and I'm sickened at the fact that it was allowed. It went that far. I don't know how it works to approve things to go inside of games, but the fact that it got published and people have access and now our kids have access, I'm just scared of what's next. Like, what is the next thing that we're going to say, oh my God, it's happening, and then it's going to desensitize us again to be like, that's just America.
But besides this, what are they doing in that game? What's being done like on this island within this game? That's what I'd like to know. It's one thing to have it there, but what's going on? What's the play?
Ban it. Why is it in the game?
Why is it in there?
I don't want to know what's going on in the game. It should not be in the game in totality. Like, get rid of it. The fact that that's even a question, I just feel like we need to come together as a whole, parents, individuals alike.
Yeah.
This needs to get out of the game as soon as possible. These kids are on YouTube for 8 to 10 hours a day, meaning they are discovering words. They couldn't even tell me what 6'7" really meant. All right. These kids are very impressionable. So the fact that this is in the game and people still have not processed it as an adult to even understand the trauma that came behind these Epstein files, and now it's inside of a kid's game, we need to take this out of the game immediately.
Right. And then what they say, train a kid in the way they should go, and they won't deter. So the world say, I'm going to get you first.
But it's not even just about this. Like, it's so many things on YouTube now that the children are watching that's dangerous to them. Like, you have some of these weird people on there and they're telling the kids to do things to harm themselves. And the kids are hearing this, and some of them, are taking heed to it. So me personally, I don't have kids, but if I have kids, I don't think that I would be a tablet mom. And no offense to nobody, because I'm seeing what's going on here. If a child spends so much time on this, and then I know, parents have to, clean up and do whatever, but it's so dangerous on this internet, and nothing is off limits anymore.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I definitely agree with that. We recently got my 3-year-old a tablet for Christmas. And even now, just realizing Christmas was just a few weeks ago, the chokehold that it already has him in, that he is, integrating it into, he's waking up like, where's my tablet, And so now we're having to be intentional to say, hey, these are the times that you can, use your tablet, which is helping him to actually kind of pay attention to the clock, because now he's looking to see where 2 o'clock at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Literally. But, my 8-year-old and her friends, they do play Roblox, and I think that, these kids are really being desensitized to so many other, like, just harsh realities in lives and things that they shouldn't be exposed to. Because even in Roblox, I know sometimes the kids kind of create, like, their own houses, or maybe something similar to what this person or child did with this, the Epstein Island. But there's other people can come and play in your game, in your house, get in your car. There's all these things that they can do that you cannot stop them. And so, as these games are and technology is advancing every day, we just don't know how far this stuff can go. So, even as parents, it's just time to just, kind of get the reins back on it and just tighten up and be present with our kids. And so what I've recently been doing too is just sitting down, even sometimes when the kids are watching the games or watching TV, and watch it with them.
Yep. Right.
Just so that they know at any moment my eyes are on what you're doing. So what are we doing?
Right.
Yep. Awesome.
But what do you mean that people can join in the game and they can't stop you? If it's a virtual reality, isn't there a possibility that if they're playing in your game, then you should be able to have some defense?
No, they can
No,
come.
they can come in.
They can come in your house. They can come and put a bed in your room.
But aren't you in there? Aren't you able to stop them and protect?
No, it's part of your own
virtual.
It's literally part of the
life.
virtual reality where anybody can come in as a stranger and play with you. Literally.
And that is so scary because like how much time the kids spend on that. They could be so in their heads that they would think that this is their reality.
They do.
Sure,
They do. And not only that these are their friends. So there are people that play games with them for years, and all of a sudden I'm Sally 925. You know what I'm saying? And then 3 years later I'm saying, hey, what's your address? I'm outside.
Yes, my niece.
Well, no, I've played.
Yeah,
so I've played online with people around the world, so I understand a little bit how I don't play Roblox, but I played other games with people, and I know people can join. You can join teams, you can do those kind of things, but I do also know that there's a way that you can look. I'm not either. You don't play, or you just kind of get that person out.
But remember, they're
out
kids at this point, and everyone's doing it. So a lot of kids they're kids. They are easily influenced. And so when they're joining these Roblox and they have new friends, it's no such thing as stranger danger no more. Now we got you in virtual reality. Yeah. So now you're not really afraid of the stranger. You're trying to make friends with them. My sister told me that my niece gave someone her address.
Oh,
okay? Is that dangerous? So I advise parents, just like Tally said, spend time, sit with them. Oh, engage. Oh, really? What you doing on Roblox? Well, who's that friend? Ask the questions. Don't say, oh, you can't do it, because all it's going to do is make that
want to
kid
do it.
Exactly. Want to do it more and do it without you seeing it.
But do you think explaining stranger danger to kids being online?
Absolutely. Yes,
so do you think that's not happening?
No, I don't think it's not just it's not happening, but that's not gonna really change anything when they're actually just playing a game. They're not gonna correlate it to you saying stranger danger in their head. They're
because it's on the game.
Yeah,
but then it's a reality
game, Mom. Yeah, but it's their reality.
Working two ways.
A tool that I would tell parents is you can go and put it on parental control, so that way everything that is showing up on their screen you can see on your screen as well. So even if it's late night, you don't have time, scroll through and just see what your kids are actually watching and be intentional.
And turn off the chat.
Yes. Turn off the chat. No. That's actually number one. Turn off the chats. Seriously, it's some real weirdos, inside of these kids' games, especially on YouTube, is grown adults acting like they're kids and talking to the children.
Oh my goodness.
So
turn off the chats. Protect your kids in these games. There really is stranger danger, not just physically, but virtually. My goodness, the world is a-changing, isn't it? In other news, let's switch gears and talk fashion. The stars popped out for Louis Vuitton's Men Fall Winter Show in Paris, serving everything from sharp tailoring to laid-back luxury. So we're breaking down the looks and rating them 1 through 10. Let's get into Style Check. All right. Well, with Style Check number 1, we're starting with Usher. Okay.
He looks good.
Oh, handsome.
Handsome man.
What are we giving him? I think I have a strong 7 for Usher today. Where y'all at?
Okay. I'll say a 9.
Look, I gave a 9.
7.5. I feel like he could have gave it a little dapper. He could have spruced it up.
Maybe if
I got a front action, the side.
Oh, the side is not really giving off.
Yeah, it's not giving.
Listen, this is so funny to me because when Usher was younger, I think there was a time when people were acting like it wasn't so cool to claim, wherever they were from, and so for a long time people didn't know that Usher was, I guess, Haitian, but he looks like the signature Haitian man. Oh my goodness, so funny. He looks like somebody granddaddy with a chick.
Yes, literally.
Oh my, you said granddaddy. Oh my goodness. We're gonna look at John Legend. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
not sure about the purse. What's happening? Is that his wife's purse? He's holding it.
No shade, Lord.
I'm not saying nothing.
What I will say is that I am a fan of this like camel color, like orange. You know, I like that. I do like the shoes. I like it. I think it is tailored and it is relaxed. The bag I do like, but for him, he's just not owning the look. I don't know if it's that facial expression.
I don't get if he's owning the look with the bag and everything.
No,
is that the whole look?
I'm not giving it. I'm going to give it a strong 5. And the only reason I gave it a strong 5 is just like Tally said, I feel like he's not owning the look. And it also gives just a regular day to me. Like, I feel like he was just on his way somewhere. It didn't give fashion week.
I like the orange. I like the orange. I like the tie.
Brown.
I mean, is it brown?
Orangey brown.
Orangey brown.
Well, how about like what burnish?
Auburn.
We call it
I
that.
feel like somebody just said, "Here, use the purse with it," and he was just like, "Okay, 3, 2, 1."
Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's move on. We're going to go to Chris Brown.
Oh, my man, I don't even look.
Oh.
Okay, you know what I will say? I'm gonna give Chris an 8. Everybody looks like Thanksgiving and Christmas were just yesterday, which it was. Everybody look a little stuffed to me. I don't know.
Stuff?
Yeah. Look like they overate a little bit.
Maybe I just don't know what Fashion Week is supposed to do.
This is me.
but
This is what I say.
It's a 6 for me because I'm like, I don't really get it. Like, when I think fashion, I think different. I think owning, confident. And I'm just seeing regular. I'm not seeing like they're going to Fashion Week.
I'm done.
Well, I
This
think
girl
it's Louis
say, "I love
Vuitton.
you."
It's just like
Get mine.
it's
what I
Louis
have to
Vuitton. I
say.
think it's just promoting
you.
their looks.
I love you, Chris Brown.
Okay. Wait, I was talking over you. One more time, please.
Oh, okay. I love you, Chris Brown.
Okay. So I think it's just Louis Vuitton, and it's just like promoting whatever looks that maybe they're like. So I'm with you though. I think maybe that's what it is.
Then FYI, I'm ignorant in the subject. I didn't know. I don't know what Louis Vuitton
What is Louis Vuitton Fashion Week? Yeah.
Consist of. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so my vote.
I would imagine Louis Vuitton products or whatever is they're pushing for the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that
Okay,
would
then
have
my-
changed
exactly, that would
my,
change.
Okay,
my numbers.
now your
that would.
perspective. Okay.
Yeah, that would.
All right. Well, let's get on to Future.
Lord, I want to know what all these detox and IV clinics are popping up all over the world.
Are you serious?
Why they didn't have none of them in Paris? Because
Oh, my
they look
God.
like everybody was jet lagged. They overate. I don't
Yes,
know
stuff.
what
They
it
do look
is, but I
stuffed.
mean,
He
they
looks
look
stuffed.
stuffed.
It's right off Christmas though, like you said. It's right off Christmas.
Okay, but you got to know Paris Fashion Week was coming up, baby. You had to come on,
I'll give
tailor it
that a
down.
4. He looks so
I've given up.
stuffed.
I want to see Little
don't
Baby
know.
because I know he would have brought it, but I don't know what to give Future. Future gonna get a 4 for me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
giving it a 4.
Like a 4.
Yeah.
I like the colors in the jacket, but
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I know facial.
I still like John Legend's colors. That's what I like. Okay.
I should have rated
Nobody
Usher a 10 at this point with everything that came
Yeah,
after him.
I got it. Let's get on to SZA. They think I didn't know how to say the name.
Oh, okay, I like her.
Oh, I love
10,
that.
10,
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Love that.
So I mean, considering
sorry,
what
guys.
we've seen. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of.
It's a strong 10
She
for
look
me.
cute.
It's a strong 10.
What I will say
I did.
is
I did.
I'm gonna give SZA. I got some strong 7s tonight, but what I will say is that I do feel like this collection is definitely like wearable fashion. You know, things
Yeah.
that people can kind of wear every
Every
day,
day.
kind of
Yeah.
signature pieces.
Yeah, I
so
like
I do
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I like about it. I like
looks
I like the
pretty.
pants. I mean, I like
I
it.
would wear this.
Yeah.
To
She
meetings,
always
to
looks
show,
pretty, yeah.
anything. I would wear it.
But I
That's why
just know
would give it
for
10.
like those pants, maybe the bag, but those pants, I don't know how much they cost, baby, but if they Louis Vuitton, baby, you can get at a thrift store. Okay? Leave them where they at.
Give it to the thrift store.
We're gonna get on to Skepta. Skepta.
Ooh! Now,
that's a
Skepta's
compliment.
a beautiful
That's a
specimen
beautiful
to
Yeah,
me
he's
now.
a beautiful man.
That is a
Okay,
beautiful
listen.
man.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm gonna give
Only
him a 10.
because Usher should have got a 10, so I have to give him a 10.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
I'm
Usher
happy
got it
to
for
see
me.
Skepta really owning it, especially because with Chris Brown, Future, Usher, everybody is kind of aging. And I was really wanting to see like that fresh face. Skepta looked like he had a cup of tea after his meal for Thanksgiving. He definitely wasn't overeating. I can appreciate it. He wanted to feel
he looked right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he looks really good.
He looks good. Okay, Quavo.
Quavo.
Quavo gonna give.
Okay, I like the chain. I like the chain on the side. Yeah.
I do like it.
I'm wearing mine.
I like this. I'm giving this a strong 10.
Yeah,
I
Quavo
like
get a
this.
10.
I like the look.
Yeah, it's put together very nice. I think the bag complements it. He's owning
Oh,
it.
is this what's happening now? The men are wearing the bag.
I guess
yeah.
so.
Okay.
I like the chain.
Oh.
I like how it brings like two different looks together, in my opinion.
I totally like the chain.
Yeah, he
I like
Totally
that.
love it. He's owning it 10.
He does look nice. I'm gonna give him an 8. Only because I didn't know he was still around.
Oh,
Man,
oh my God.
And next, the last but not least, we have Miles Canton.
Who's that? Oh, whoever Miles
Casey.
is, okay.
He played in the
owning it,
movie
though.
Sinners.
owning it.
he's
okay.
owning it.
Yes.
But
Who was he in Sinners? I don't recollect.
I don't know. I'm
I'll
gonna
give
give
Miles
He
a
was the
10.
he was the man
I'm
with
gonna
the
give
guitar.
this one an 8
He was the man
because
with
I don't know if
the
he's
guitar.
wearing Louis Vuitton or if I don't know. This is just giving me regular. If it was just a regular poster picture on Instagram, I would have no idea this was for Fashion Week. So I'm just gonna give it an
Or
8.
Louis Vuitton.
Because
Yeah.
it's not screaming fashion.
Yeah, it's just not
Okay.
screaming fashion. So I'm gonna just give it a strong
It's
8.
screaming. You can get this at the local Gap.
Okay. Y'all, we're going to get into our final segment of the day. Let's get into Girlfriend's Guide. Popular opinion. This next story is heartbreaking and it's raising a lot of questions about compassion and contracts. A Florida bride, Ty Henson, tragically lost her fiance just days before their wedding, and now she's being denied a refund for the venue she booked. The Crystal Ballroom in Lake Mary suggested she use the space for a memorial instead, even though she paid over $7,600. Some vendors have offered refunds, and her planner even started a GoFundMe to help cover the cost. But the venue, they're saying they're not doing it. They're standing firm on the contract. So when does business responsibility end and basic human decency begin? And we talked about this. Someone else had this situation a few months ago. Same situation.
So what I personally think, okay, so things happen, and this is something that's really, really tragic. The only way that I can see them not giving it back is if, let's see, if they had to pay already people to work the venue and they already paid it out for her or something like that. Because you never know what they use it for. They can hire their own people to run it, whatever. If they have already paid the money out, then I can't give you your money back because I have already paid it out. But if you have it, her fiance is dead, give her the money back.
Okay, I want to echo the same thing you just said. However, I want to add a catapult here. The fact that even if they paid some other people, right, already, there's a point when you're in business where you have to understand the customer's needs, and there are certain situations that are just outliers. This is not something you could have planned, right? So because this is a sudden tragedy, I think as a business owner, it should have been your responsibility to not only use this as something to say, hey, my business is a business, but we understand the needs of our customers. And she had a very outlandish situation happen that was not linear in how we do business, but we're going to cover it.
Yeah.
I would rather your business go in the media and be known as that business than what this business is doing. Because guess what? A lot of people are now saying, I will never book with that venue. And I want to know what venue it is, so I will make sure I not only never do it, but nobody else ever goes to, what is it?
Crystal Ballroom
in Lake Mary. I wish nobody comes to your venue ever again, because the fact that you guys lack basic human decency is very unfortunate, especially in the climate we're living in today, where basic human decency is not even given by our president. This was a time for you to showcase the empathy of your business, but you chose otherwise. So yeah.
I'm going to piggyback off you again.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Well, I hope we can come back to this one because we all have something to say about it. But before we go, we're going to leave you with a quote. Too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, even a refund, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. Don't forget to catch us on Point of View right here tomorrow, same time, same place. See you soon.